Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Let's go start now. Since turning heel, Dominik Mysterio has made waves and established himself as the top bad guy on the active roster. Dirty Dom has mastered the art of garnering heat from the crowd. Whenever he steps into the squared circle, he receives deafening boos, regardless of the show's location. Currently, the 27-year-old star is in an on-screen relationship with Liv Morgan, which has intensified his heel character. Last year, Dirty Dom ditched Rhea Ripley and sided with Morgan at SummerSlam. Since then, Mysterio has been a shield for Liv by assisting her in matches. Mysterio once again proved himself in the latest episode of Raw, which featured a spectacular tag team match between Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez against the reigning women's tag team champions, Naomi and Bianca Belair, for the title. In the match, Mysterio repeatedly saved Morgan and Rodriguez from defeat, setting up a perfect opportunity for the Judgment Day. The Miracle Kid pinned the Glow and was crowned the new women's tag team champion alongside Raquel. Is this man the funniest man in wrestling? Following their devastating loss, Bianca Belair could finally seek redemption and shockingly call out Liv Morgan's on-screen boyfriend, Dominik Mysterio, for causing distractions that ultimately cost Belair and Naomi their title. The EST of WWE could challenge Dirty Dom to an intergender bout to get revenge. The possibility of Triple H booking an intergender match is likely, as WWE 2K25, the official game of the Stanford-based promotion, is set to release next month. 2K Games is among the company's big sponsors during WrestleMania. The latest video game edition has introduced several new modes, one of which is an intergender match. To promote WWE 2K25, the Stanford-based promotion could feature an intergender match involving Dominik Mysterio and Bianca Belair on Monday Night Raw. Rhea Ripley has been a constant favorite to face Mysterio given their history. However, Belair going up against Dirty Dom would be a perfect surprise for fans, as no one could have seen it coming. That said, the angle proposed above is speculative at this point. Dominik Mysterio and Finn Balor could lock horns at WrestleMania 41. The Judgment Day has been hanging by a thread for a while now. The heel faction appears to have internal disagreements, particularly between Dominik Mysterio and Finn Balor, who often clash as they attempt to overshadow each other's suggestions. Given their growing animosity each week, many believe Dirty Dom, alongside other members of the Judgment Day, could kick Balor out of the heel stable. With WrestleMania looming, Dom and Finn could collide at the show of shows. However, the scenario above is hypothetical at this point. It will be interesting to see if the Triple A-led creative team has plans regarding Balor versus Mysterio at the Showcase of the Immortals. In the ever-evolving world of WWE, the idea of an intergender match featuring Dominik Mysterio, the self-proclaimed Prison Dom, against a former women's champion is an exciting prospect. But the most intriguing part of this potential match is that it's not Rhea Ripley who is involved. While the thought of Ripley facing off with her Judgment Day partner would make sense due to their intense, storyline-driven relationship, WWE has chosen to go in a different direction. This opens the door for a lot of speculation and analysis as to why this might be happening. ###The rise of Dominik Mysterio. Dominik Mysterio has grown leaps and bounds since his debut in WWE. Initially seen as Rey Mysterio's son and not much more, Dominik quickly found his footing as a member of the Judgment Day. This stable, led by Finn Balor, has provided him the platform to shed the babyface persona and embrace a more controversial and rebellious character. His pairing with Rhea Ripley, who has become one of the most dominant figures in WWE, has only elevated his standing. The chemistry between Dominik and Ripley has been undeniable. Ripley, one of WWE's most dominant and fearsome women, has effectively taken on the role of Dominik's enforcer. She's led him through the toughest moments, giving him confidence and a sense of invincibility. Dominik's heel turn and his relationship with Ripley have become key elements of the Judgment Day's dynamic, and it's clear that their chemistry both in and out of the ring has become a selling point for WWE. The logic behind the match. The idea of Dominic facing a former women's champion in an intergender match is an intriguing one. It speaks to the growing trend in WWE to blur the lines between the men's and women's divisions, offering fans unique matchups and a fresh perspective on traditional wrestling dynamics. WWE has always been about pushing boundaries, and this intergender match could be a way for them to do just that. However, the question remains, why is it not Rhea Ripley who is facing Dominic? It would seem like an easy choice, considering the storyline connection between the two. But there are a few key reasons why WWE may have opted for another former women's champion instead of Ripley. Rhea Ripley's current position. Rhea Ripley is not just another member of the Judgment Day. She is the dominant force in WWE's women's division. As the reigning WWE Women's World Champion, Ripley has established herself as the centerpiece of the women's division. She is arguably the most dominant champion in WWE today, a position that places her in a different class entirely compared to her Judgment Day stablemates. Ripley has already proven herself as a top-tier competitor in both singles and tag team action, and her focus seems to be on defending her title and maintaining her reign. Throwing her into an intergender match with Dominic could risk diluting her powerful champion persona, especially considering she has a multitude of top-tier female challengers on her plate, like Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, and others. Ripley's focus is undoubtedly on her championship, and placing her in an intergender match would be a departure from her current storyline trajectory. It could also reduce the mystique and dominance she's built as a heel champion. Additionally, Ripley and Dominic have been presented as an unbeatable team, with Ripley often protecting Dominic from the more physical consequences of his antics. In this case, making the two face off could potentially disrupt the aura of invincibility they have built together. A potential match with another former women's champion. So if Rhea Ripley is out of the picture for this intergender match, who is the next best option? A former women's champion offers a unique and intriguing possibility. The choice of a former champion is likely one who still has a major presence in the division and can elevate the storyline surrounding Dominic's character. Here are some potential candidates who could face off against Dominic. 1. Becky Lynch Lynch, a former Raw Women's Champion, has been at the forefront of WWE's women's division for years. Her ability to generate crowd reactions and deliver in-ring performances is unmatched. A feud with Dominic would offer the perfect storyline for Becky, especially considering her ability to stand up to authority figures and disrupt dominant factions. A match between the two would not only be a spectacle, but would also provide an opportunity to add some much-needed credibility to Dominic's persona. 2. Sasha Banks, Mercedes Moné. Before her departure to New Japan Pro Wrestling, Banks was one of WWE's top women's stars. If she were to make a surprise return to WWE, an intergender match against Dominic could offer a fresh and exciting storyline. The idea of Banks returning to reclaim her spot in the WWE hierarchy and challenge someone like Dominic would resonate with fans who miss her unique combination of skill and charisma. 3. Asuka. Another former women's champion who could easily find herself in a match against Dominic is Asuka. Known for her unique style and unpredictable persona, Asuka would be an interesting opponent for Dominic. Her established character as both a fierce competitor and a wild card in the division would create an unpredictable and exciting dynamic in an intergender match. 4. Charlotte Flair. If WWE truly wanted to create a monumental spectacle, a match between Dominic and Charlotte Flair could be a game-changer. As a multiple-time women's champion, Charlotte has the prestige and credibility that would make her a formidable opponent for Dominic. The contrast between Flair's technical wrestling prowess and Dominic's brash, disrespectful persona would be a storyline that could captivate fans. Dominic's role in the Judgment Day and future feuds. While Rhea Ripley's exclusion from the match might seem odd, it could ultimately benefit Dominic Mysterio in the long run. If WWE chooses another former women's champion for this intergender match, It provides Dominic with a chance to break out of the shadows of the Judgment Day and establish himself as a serious singles competitor. He is no longer just Rhea Ripley's lackey, but someone capable of handling his own in the ring, even against a former champion. This match could also serve to propel Dominic into his own feud, potentially setting up bigger clashes down the road. If he manages to get a victory, it could cement his place as a top-tier competitor in WWE, something that has been in the works for months but still needs further development. Conclusion. Dominik Mysterio facing off against a former women's champion in an intergender match on WWE Raw is an intriguing storyline move that underscores WWE's willingness to break away from traditional booking patterns. However, the fact that Rhea Ripley is not involved in this match makes a lot of sense. Ripley is currently a dominant champion in the women's division, and putting her in a feud with Dominic could distract from her current storyline trajectory. By selecting another former women's champion, WWE is opening up fresh possibilities and giving Dominic the chance to prove himself as more than just a supporting player in the Judgment Day. The choice of opponent will be crucial in determining whether this match can elevate Dominic's character and continue his rise as a heel in WWE.